Hello. It's Emma Holmes here from Rockstar HQ, and I am going to ask you 3 questions that might help you to get a little bit unstuck. So if you feel like right now you're floundering a little bit, like things have maybe stagnated a little bit, like you're not really sure what you should be doing next to continue to grow and develop your business, then these 3 questions can absolutely help you to gain a new level of clarity, to be able to see things a little bit more clearly, to be able to get a little bit more insight into how you've got to this position, how you've got stuck, and where to go from here. So question number 1. What have I done? So this is an opportunity for you just to take a moment to have a little bit of a look back and to see what action have you taken in the past? What worked? What didn't work? What it might be that you look back in your social media. What features worked on your social media? What type of content worked really well on your social media? What might you have not prioritised, recently that in the past was really, really good? So look at what has worked in the past. Might be that you're still doing it. Might be that you've forgotten to do it. Whatever way, don't look at this with judgment. Just look at, what have I done in the past that really, really worked? What have I done in the past that maybe didn't work so well? And that doesn't mean that we're going at this negatively. It doesn't mean that that's completely ruled out. It might be that there's a version of that you can bring forward in the future. But this question is all about, what have I done? What have I done before? So it might be your social media. It might be the way that you've sold things. It might be the way that you've connected with people. It might be that in the past you went networking. Whatever it is, just take kind of a grasp overview of what have I done in my business? What have I done that was really good? What have I done that was not so good? And write it all down. I am a big, big advocate of the power of the pen, and write it all down. See what you have done in the past that can give you that opportunity just to reflect on the steps that you have taken, steps that were brilliant, steps that weren't so good, without judgment. Write it all down. Have a look at what you've done in the past. Then the next question number 2, is what am I doing right now? So have a look at the stuff that you are getting on and doing, the stuff that you have been doing, the stuff that is happening right now in your business, and look at the stuff that maybe you're not doing right now in your business. So can you marry any of that stuff up to see, what am I doing right now? Where are the gaps? What things could I be doing? How could that look? What time and effort and energy and attention have I got available to put into additional things? Because then we go on to, what am I missing, or what ought I be doing that I have been resisting? And looking at the steps that you can now take to move yourself forward. So the 3 questions, that was 4 fingers. The 3 questions come in at, what have I done? Reflection, look back. What worked, what didn't work, but bring it all through. Have a look at what you have done in the past. What am I doing? So where am I right now? What actions am I taking? What is working? What isn't working? What can I do, and what ought I be doing to move forwards? Is there any resistance around those things? Because when you look at, what you should be doing, it might be that some things come up that make you go, yeah, but I really don't want to do that, or that's really hard, or that's really difficult. That's when you can then look at what's behind that resistance. So once you have actually got some information about what you should be doing, then you need to have a little bit of a look at whether or not there is currently any resistance around that. And if there is any resistance around that, you can take it a couple of steps further. So just going to grab the I'm a Flipping Rockstar, the journal, and we're going to look at, the things that we can be doing that can help us. The first thing that you can do is you can deal with it like a toddler, okay? And you can say, right, okay, I get that I'm resisting this. Why? Write down why. And then the next one. Well, why am I resisting that? Well, why? Well, why? And see if you can get to the bottom of it that way. what action are you avoiding right now? Why are you avoiding it? And have a look at, what comes as a result of you picking at that. And there's loads of other journal prompts that will allow you to really get to the bottom of the things that you might be resisting, the things that might not feel like you can just crack on and do them right now, because what's important is that you don't get stuck in it. You don't get stuck in the fact that you feel a level of resistance to it. Really, really go for it and go for why. And then if you can get to the bottom of why you're resisting doing certain things, you can make then a conscious choice as to whether or not, one, you're going to look at ways that you can get over that resistance and move forwards with that particular element that you need to implement within your business. And equally, you can also look at, okay, so how does my time look moving forwards? Where do I need to be prioritising my time, effort, energy and attention? Because every single day, every single week, every single month, we only get so much time, effort, energy and attention. And I call these your logs. And these are your logs that you can place in the fire that you want to keep burning. You should not place your logs, time, effort, energy and attention, into fires that you want to fizzle out, because obviously that's counterproductive. If you put more fuel into that fire, time, effort, energy, attention, then that fire is going to keep burning. If you want a fire to burn and you're not giving it your time, effort, energy and attention, then it's going to sizzle out and it's going to just disappear into a few embers and then completely go out. So then you can look at, right, okay, so moving forwards from here, what can, and this is the big word, what can I do to start to move forward? What can I do to get unstuck? What things can I do to start to make progress? And that will help you to fly. So I hope that that's been really useful for you. If you want lots of additional videos, then subscribe to the YouTube channel because I do some journaling tips and some things that will get you unstuck all of the time, as well as business strategy and business information that will keep you moving forwards. And if you want I'm a Flipping Rockstar, the journal, there'll be a link in the comments attached to this video. Take care. Bye.